to play Farming Simulator 22. So I have some mods installed. I just thought these would be like more fun to do it. And the first thing I wanted was no man's land because this is an empty space. Nothing is on the map. It's just empty land, and you can like customize your farm as much as possible. And since I'm a farmer myself, so yeah, I wanted to try and replicate and see if I can do that on the in the game and replicate my farm. So that's why I downloaded these two, not the Mustang, these Ferguson tractors. These small ones, these are the ones we use here. Yes, our farming is quite backward here in Pakistan. So, yep, these will be used. This one I just downloaded it, even though these are rarely seen in Pakistan, but maybe we might require these due to the game's requirements of equipment. So we'll try and do it on these first. And these trucks over here, we have local Bedford trucks. This resembled that, so I just bought this one. So it has multiple attachments, so it can be like used for multiple things. So let's see. The harvesters over here are these. So let's see if we can manage a replication of my farm in this game. So we're going to delete this. I was just checking out if how to like start off with the game. We'll just start off with a fresh one, and we will do it from the scratch. So let's see where the no man's land is. There it is. So this is the map we're going to start off with, and we'll use all of these expansions. The crop rotation is a must too. It will add some realism to it. So let's begin our adventure in replicating my farm here. So this is the farmer creation page, and I'm gonna name myself here. All right, you'll see. Yeah. So yep, there's a couple of options here. I'm just gonna keep it to this because this kind of resembles me. Except that I have a couple of few hairs on my head. This one is bald. So, all right, let's begin the game. Where is it? There it is. So this is the no man's land map. I'll just guide you through. Let's press escape and look at the map. Look at that. It's all empty. You can go buy any block of land and start off with your farming. So since I'm going to replicate this, try and replicate this to my farm, and I'll try to use the basic equipment in this game. That's because we're farming. It's that's the only equipment available to us. So it's, yeah, I know it's sad, but it works. It works. So we're going to purchase of the basic equipment first, and before that, let's buy a piece of land, which is, I would say we go for this one or this one. I think this one will be fine. I need the road in the middle that is somewhat similar to what we have. We basically, this is all the shopping area. Let me first buy this. So here we are. It's 85,000. Each block of land has the same price, 85,000. So we have $500,000 to start. So let's see. So map overview. So these are all the facilities in this map, right at the bottom middle. So this will be close to this as well, and we will have a chance to like do the trading right here. And one more thing, yep, I was going to give an overview that my farm is kind of like it will go extend towards that side, the north side. The south side, in reality, there's a village over here. So I'm going to like keep the gap. I'll consider this small spot as the village, and we'll take on our replication from here onwards. So let's see. Let's go out there, buy some of the vehicles like a tractor, a plow, and some basic things. This is the shop in No Man's Land, and we have a pretty lady here. So let's just buy this. Let's buy the small tractor right here. We'll go for this one. It resembles, this is a larger version of the tractor. Basically, the tractors that resemble our tractors are like this, Massey Ferguson's, and this one, this fender thing is something slightly different, but when you load up, that's just a version of it. So we can go for, this is quite high, high clearance, and optionals, what are those? Okay, no, we won't go for the high clearance ones. We'll go for this 240S. This is 47 horsepower. That is it. This is also 47 horsepower, but it's four-wheel drive. We don't have a four-wheel drive. We'll buy this. We'll have a small change over here. Let's have the flat fenders. And in optionals, front weights frame. So that is for weights. We'll have the front guard. We usually use that because at times we need two tractors to push a trolley out of mud or something. So we have these front grills. One can push it from the back, the other can pull. And the exhaust system, we have these old ones, vertical exhaust systems. We have no beacons. Yep, this we have these rods at times. I don't know what they're used for, but we'll just have it. Front loader. We don't usually have those, but we have an option of that, so we'll just attach it. Maybe we might need to like do some of the scraping or something. So let's buy this. We have the basic tractor where we'll need heavy equipment like these. This is also 95 horsepower. It's not that big, but we'll buy some later on. We won't buy them. We'll just lease them out to get our things done. I think that lady over there was going crazy. It was she was just circling around there. So I would suggest when you're starting off, you should just have a view on this discounts, the used vehicles ones. They are like quite reasonable at times. So look at this. This is what is this? Power takeoff hydraulic. What is this? I don't know what this is, but it's something which is quite reasonable in price right now. So look at that, 57, 55% off. So these are quite good options. At times you find some good tractors here. So I think this one is a tree cutting vehicle and on 44% off, it's like quite decent. Yep, this one cuts trees. So I have no idea what this does though. All right, then let's just skip these and we will go for our equipment. We need plows, we can actually use cultivators. No, not cultivators, wait, where was it? The disc harrows. Yep, these disc harrows. These can be used for cultivation of shallow fields like wheat and all that. So we can use this or we can use plows. Let's see what else do we have here. Mm, there's more modern equipment at the front. Let's buy a chainsaw first. We just need this if there's any trees in the way, we can chop them off. And let's go for the basic things right now. So we'll go for the plow. This you can see there's power requirements at the bottom right here. This is the power requirement for this equipment. So you need to have a tractor higher with higher power for this, so so that it works. So with a plow you can prepare fields for the next sowing and create new fields. So since we are without any fields on this map, we do need to create fields. There's a shortcut, I'll show you that, but at first I'll just buy this. This will be useful later on. So let's buy the cheapest one, which resembles the equipment we have. Attachment type, big, small. Why is it blurred? Wait, hold on. Why is it blurred? I don't know why that's blurred, but okay, fine. I know what this is, so I can't see the attachment thing. We'll just go for the big attachment. All right, let's buy this. We now need we lease the seeders and planters if required. We need a cultivator maybe. We need, I think we'll just go with the plow and start off with the fields, and we'll see what equipment we need later on. So here we are. Everything is blurred. We're blind. I don't know why. This is funny. Let me sort this out first. So we had a glitch which makes the vision blurry. Maybe that woman over there, I was making a joke at her spinning around, so maybe she did some magic. Yeah, I know that's lame. So, yep, basically, where when that happens, you just have to restart the game. Like, don't just quit it and don't like load it back. You just quit the whole game. Like, exit the game, go back to Windows, and then start it. So, all right, we have our tractor right here. Let's start it up, and let's grab the plow and take it to the field. Right there it is. So these are the tractors that we have on our farm. So I'm just gonna use this. We have a slightly higher horsepower one. Yeah, I think it's about 75 or 85 horsepower. And this one is slightly less, but it will do the basics. We'll hire, basically lease out the equipment where we need something to be done with a higher powered engine. And we'll basically, my challenge is to replicate my farm as the equipment we are using and the fields we grow on. So that's something I'm going to try and do. So let's see how it goes. So this is our plot now. So here it starts. We'll just start off after these trees. So I'm going to show you how you can plow with the tractor and without the tractor. So it's all up to you. If you want to like do a lot of effort, you can just use the tractor. Obviously buy a better tractor, a bigger plow, and that will make things faster. But with this it's going to take ages. So yep, there's options on the top left, the hints. You can see we have lowered our plow with the button B. Now it's lifted, so lower it back down and press Y. That says allow create fields. So when you do this, it's going to start digging. So this is how it works. We're just going to draw a straight line. We're going to make a border with this, and then we're going to use the other tool and fill it up with the plowed land. So I'm sure there will be some difference in the harvests and production. If you do it with the tractor, I'm sure they will have some impact, a better result. But with that tool, you get the basic plowing done. So let's see how it goes. So this is, we're going to go to the edge of this field and then turn left right here. Oh, all right, let's align it with that, and let's go alongside our border. So we're going to make a reasonable sized field. I don't know how you can like see what the whole size is, like in acres or hectares. So we're just going to make a rough idea that this should be one plot. So let's keep it to the left of this tree so that doesn't come into our field, and let's get this done. So basically our farm, that is around 150 acres or so. So we have we basically grow wheat, rice, and there's an orchard for oranges and guavas. And other than that, I just recently planted bamboos. Bamboos are also a good crop over here in Pakistan. So that's what we grow. But in this game, I don't think there's an option to grow rice, and nor there's option to grow, what do you call those? Bamboos. So we'll see what is available to us. So here we are, we just finished it. We just lift this up and we'll park this tractor right here in the shade because it's hot. It's August. So let's turn the tractor off. You press Shift P. So this is our construction tool. Uh, Middle mouse button for rotates, and I thought maybe you could just use right button or something to pan the camera, but you just use the edges. So we started off from here, so we ended right there. So a bit of an off calculation, but that's fine. So over here we have a lot of options with the pricing for structures or whatever you need. You can just click them, place them like there. So you can do that. But what we need right now is we go to landscaping and painting. So this first field, its cost is $1. So $1 is probably for this. Let's see if we raise. No, this, I think it's just $1 for one block. So I'm sure this huge block will cost more than $1. So we can just use this tool to plow our lands. So we just use the V button, do it circular, and we'll fill out the edges later on. So I'm going to zoom out max. Let's tip the camera here, and I'm going to draw. Wait, hold on. This is the mistake I made earlier as well. So this is going to consume a lot of money. So you just don't do this. Now look at that. The plowed land is under the grass. So we can just press right click and we can go like this, remove the grass on the field. This doesn't cost much. Our border is also getting erased. Use the WSAD keys to pan the camera and just try to do this as close to the border as possible. So we remove all of the grass so that we don't have any clutter on the field and it's ready to be cultivated once it's plowed. So there we go. Most of the grass has been removed. Let's press V and we try and remove these ends. Sorry, right click. And let's clear this edge. Let's clear this one. There. So let's just try and shave this grass off our edges. There we have it. Now this is better. So now let's just use the V key again and let's plow the field with the left mouse button. So see now the direction is north to south. So let's just follow this and just paint it out. It's like using paintbrush. You can just go like this and it's going to have the same direction. So it's easy. Just follow this mechanism and you'll be able to do it a lot faster. And you don't have to worry, like if you're keeping the left mouse button pressed here and it's already done, it's not going to cost you anything. So this is how I'm going to do it so that we can manage it a lot faster. We'll just leave the trees there. I like trees in between the fields for an aesthetic look. It's not advisable for farming. So here we have our first field. It's ready. And let's press escape, escape again. We have a plowed field now. So let's keep the tractor right here. Now what do we need? We need to spray it with lime and then with fertilizer. And it's August, so let's see which crops we can grow right now. So first we'll grow whatever is possible in August. It's canola. So that's something we grow on our fields at our farm too. But that's something I was doing as an intercropping thing. So let's go back to the shop. Where's the shop? There it is. You can just fast travel. And let's talk to this lady and see what she has to offer for lime spreaders. Those lime is also spread by the fertilizer ones. The fertilizer spreaders do the lime. This one only does solid fertilizers. This one does fertilizers and lime. So look at this. So this one doesn't require any horsepower. So I can just buy this since we will be fertilizing, and we can just you can extend it. All right, that sounds like a good option there. Nice. Let's have a small extension. How many liters does it add? It adds 3,000 liters. That is decent enough. So let's just do the small extension. Wheel brand Michelin. Michelin tires are good. Let's do Michelin tires. Oh, these ones can have wide tires, narrow tires. We'll do narrow tires so it's easier for our tractor to pull. Michelin is standard, so let's go with narrow tires. And cover, cover, I think it helps when it's raining. So we'll have the cover, yep. Spreader system, spreading discs. These are the discs. Let's see what else do we have here. 6-meter spreading unit. Spreading discs seem fine. Let's just buy this. It's quite expensive, to be honest. So there we have it, our first fertilizer spreader. And for this, we'll also buy lime. So we can buy this pallet. Now this is just different stuff we don't have. Yep, we don't have lime in this. Let's see, do we have lime in? Yep, there's a big pallet. What about big bags? Lime, 2,000 liters. So there's no difference in buying this or that. So we'll just buy this. These look better. So we'll buy a couple of these. 2, 3, 4 maybe. Let's buy 4 of these. And let's back up. And we'll also buy the fertilizers. Solid fertilizer. 1,000 liters, all right. We need fertilizers. I think 2 would be enough. There we have those, and we will need seeds. Let's see if there's specific seed for canola. Herbicides, fertilizers, sugarcane. Nope. So I think we'll just go with the seeds bag, and we'll carry this. I don't know how many we'll be needing, but we'll just buy 2 of these for now. So let's just place them there. At least our equipment is ready. So there we have our huge kind of a spreader. So let's go grab our tractor. We can fast travel to that as well. Let's start the engine. Let's drop off our plow right here, and let's go. Let's use cruise control. Press 3, get on the cruise control, and let it go. Our bald head is our targeting reticle. Let's just go with the flow. Destination, and check this out. The guy actually releases the clutch and presses the accelerator. And that's quite detailed. So here we are. Let's grab this. Yep, it does a back wheelie kind of a thing when you're attaching it. So I think that's the spreader is quite high for this tractor. So the towing thing is down there. So look at that. Now hold on, let's just jump out. Get this, what this is. This is lime. So yep, we need to fill up with lime. So look at that, just press R and it's going to start filling. So you can see right next to your speedometer at the bottom right, It's filling up the pallets into our spreader, and you have to press R for, I think, each bag it fills. You can just press R again to stop it, but you just need to like do it after every bag. So I think we're out of range to fill the other ones. So let's just take it closer and fill it up with those. There. Let's press R again. The top opens and closes when you're close to filling. So that's a good hint. So let's back up a bit. I'm really bad with like trailers. I don't know how to like reverse these. It's a tough job, but I'm close to it. I'm managing it. So there we have it. Let's just make it go forward, and we're close to our last bag. There we have it. Let's press R, fill this up too, and we're done with this, and we'll go back to the field and start spreading lime. So in reality, we do use lime because our soil is alkaline and the water is also brackish. We have a lot of problems over here due to that, so lime does help a lot in neutralizing that, and it's kind of a necessity for us. So I'm just going to follow the formula we do on our real farm. So I hope that works here, and let's just get to the destination. Here we are at the field and about to spread lime. And check this out, I just zoomed in here and there's some details here. It's quite detailed. So let's turn around and get it into the field. The spreader has a good coverage, so we'll keep it to slightly in the off the edges so that it like efficiently delivers it. So we're here, we can just press B and it'll start the spreading. So there we go. Let's just start off. Let's see if we're on the right. Yep, we're fine. We're doing fine. Let's take it slightly more to the left so it does cover the edges. I think it's slightly tilted. So I think this is good. Let's spread it all over the field. And then the second step would be fertilizing. I will be missing the edges, so we're going to do something about those later on. And we do have some grass here. So let's finish this up and I'll start the fertilizer in the next process. No. So we're going to do unload our stuff right here. So there, when you press I, it just unloads the boxes. So that is a good thing. We can refill them at any time. So let's go back and grab the fertilizer, and then we can do the fertilizing and the solid fertilizers, and then we can like plant the canola seeds later on. Filled our fertilizer. Look at that, there's only 2,000 liters of it, and let's go from north to south this time. And let's get into the field and press B to start off. There, now it's fertilizing. So when you fertilize these fields, they turn into dark brown color. That shows that it's fertilized. So since we've already done the lime, so we won't be able to see that, but when you do it on a clear field, a plowed field, you'll see the change in color. So we're going to follow this route, this pattern, and yep, I missed that. It's I'm gaining experience with you guys. So let's do this. I'm still a bit bad on the controls of the tractor. But this has a great spread. Let's do the shift P. Look at this, I missed this whole line, but it's okay. But this time it's better, the passes are more close to the plowing. So we've done the spreading of the fertilizer. Now let's go to the next step, and we'll go lease out a tractor and a spreader, a seed spreader. They do require a higher horsepower. I'll show you guys in the shop. So guys, we're here at the shop. We'll just go and see seeders. So look at that. These require some power from the tractor to work. So this one requires 125. It can spread seeds for these plants. So this is canola. We'll be doing canola. So we can use this, any of these, whatever option suits you. I'm going to go with one, this one, I guess. Or maybe just this one. This one says that it requires weights on the tractor. So we'll just bypass that. We'll just use this. We don't have a big field, so we'll just use this. You can press C and see what it requires along with this. So we'll just go with this, lease it out, since we don't have a tractor that can tow it and do the work. So we'll just do this. Lease this and then get a tractor that is able to work with this 125 horsepower. So this one wouldn't work. These small tractors might not be able to do the job. You might need a medium one. This one can, Waltra, and the Messy can, a small Messy can. Okay, we'll have a look at that. So let's see. What other options do we have? This one is already 125 horsepower, so it's quite expensive, but we don't mind that because we just have to lease it out. This one is reasonable style. We can use this one. I guess this one would do. Let's lease this out. And then we can go spread our seeds on the field. So we already, excuse me. So here we are in the tractor. Start it up. Let's pull that seeder and then load up the seeds and go back to our field and plant them. Sow them is the correct term. So it's got this attached. Let's just take it close to the seeds. There, you can see it's opened up. Just fill it up and wait. We filled it up wrong. I think we just need to select them like this. Okay, we can just select whatever the seed we want, and then we can like throw it there. Maybe I need to unload it. So now I'll refill it with canola. So it has a 600-liter capacity. It's already full. So let's just take it to the field and we'll see if we need more. We'll have to come back. So there we have our seeds. So you just have to select which seed you're loading up from the bags. It automatically converts them into those seeds. So let's go and start the sowing. And we're back at our farm. This is our canola field. I sped up using this button here. Time scale, you can increase it to any times you want, and you can play it accordingly. So since we were playing at 5x, now I'm playing at 15x, and it took me a minute or so at full speed to like pass the month and have daylight back again. So my time is set to 24 hours per month. So that means when our clock on the top right hits 24 hours, it'll change the month. So you can set it to real time, you can do anything you want and play it accordingly. So since in the last episode we planted this, we didn't put some herbicide on it. So this time, look at the weeds, they're growing inside the field. So we're going to clear up the weeds in this one. And one more thing that I noticed was when you go to the maps, you can shift these. This shows different stages. So this is growing, and those two are withered. Those were the original crops that came with the map. And right now, this one shows needs plowing, and now it's showing weeds. So if I turn off the filter for weeds, it's going to show me the next stage, which is needs plowing. If I close that, it says needs rolling. So these are the different stages. Now it says fertilize. So when we painted the field with the plowing set, I think it didn't work well. So we actually do need to use the tractor and plow the land to make it efficient enough. And So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to spray it with herbicide and see if that works. If it doesn't, then we might need a weeder to do it. So technically, in reality, what we do is we usually let the weeds grow slightly, or we can have some preemptive weedicide that is put into the field, and that works. Or we can like just let them grow to this stage and then we put some spray some weedicide over them, herbicide. We call them weedicides, but they're herbicides. So you can use those, and that way they slowly wither and die off, and the crop field is left without any weeds. So let's buy one of these, I guess. Actually, wait. Let's just Yep, it's you can just buy one at a time. So we'll buy two of these, and we will rent out the fertilizer sprayer. Where is it? These sprayers, not the fertilizer one. So this one, look at this. It can spray liquid fertilizer and it can spray weedicide. So we're going to actually just buy this. I think it's cheap, so why not? Let's see if we can upgrade it. No, we can't. What's the capacity? 1500. What's the That is a lot more expensive than the first option. So it's even less. Oh, this is just a container. So, yep, we won't make this mistake. This one sprays, and those are just tanks. All right, I get it, I get it. So we're going to get this. It's got a 1200 and we'll just lease it. We won't buy it. So let's lease this. Wait, let's see the requirement on this. There's no requirement of the horsepower of a tractor, so we'll just bring our own tractor and grab this. We'll fill it up with the weedicide and we'll spray the weedicide here. So let's go back to our field, grab the. All right, let it save. All right, let's grab our Messi. Let's unhitch this, and oh, it was already unhitched. So there we go. Let's zoom up. It's a small tractor. All right, let's go. I'm gonna make the volume slightly less for where the audio. There it is. I think this is, yep, this is it. I'm gonna reduce the volume to 70%. Did it work? Yep, it did, but wait, let's do this. Alright, this is better. So let's grab the sprayer. Here we are, it started raining. Technically we never spray when it's raining because it just washes away the weedicide. And I had to get this bigger Messi with the front weight attached just to carry this. I took my small one and it would like it had no option to attach a weight at the front, so it would like do a wheelie. So let's see how this works. Let's There's a couple of options there. Let's unfold this, and then there's change work width. Let's see what that is. So this covers a very huge area. This is nice, makes things easier. Oh, there's more. This is transformers. So actually, this game makes me feel like that the farming we're doing here is too too primitive compared to what the equipment this game has and the countries who are using this equipment for farming. So it's pretty sad for me to watch this. So okay, so we have this. Let's see, work with Control Z. All right, you can select the spray nozzle. So we'll keep it at full 24 meters. So let's take the tractor in. It should be damaging the field, but let's see. This is a game. Maybe it's not a thing here. So there we have our spray going on. Ah, it has an immediate effect on the weed. So maybe because of the speed I've set to, or maybe it's just to make things easier, they have given a visual cue that it's working and it's killing off that weed. So this is nice. We're going to spray this. Let's complete this. I think this should be fine. Maybe slightly on the other side. So the rain didn't have a negative effect on the weedicide, herbicide, and so this is immediate. So that's a good thing to watch. That is burning away the weeds. And after this, we should be applying liquid fertilizer. Will it crash into that? Yep, it does. We'll just go around it. Let some weeds stay. Alright, this worked good. Let's do the other side a bit. I don't want to leave a patch there. So I think I'm kind of stuck. Fold sprayer. Will that work? And I'll do the unfolding again. Being smart. So there it is. That's the small line that was left. Let's spray it and kill that off too. And then we can take it to the other side. We did the weeded side. Let's have an overview. Maybe we can see it from here. So it's all dead, and we did a good job. It didn't take much time because of the width this guy has, the sprayer has. So now we're here with the liquid fertilizer. Check the bottom left, bottom right corner next to the speedometer. There's the liquid fertilizer loaded up. But before that, I'm gonna go and chop these trees off. I think these are more of an obstruction. So it's not a good time to chop them off right now. So you can just buy off a chainsaw and try to cut it off from the bottom. And there it goes. It's still there. Do I need to push? Did I make a wrong type of a cut? It just stuck there. Okay, let's have another chop at it. What is going on? All right, let's try this. Slice it, and there it goes. Finally. So it's right there in the middle. We'll just chop it out. And how do you like destroy this? It's slicing it. I'm gonna take it out of the field. All right, I'm gonna forward this for you guys. There we have it. We have a chopped tree here. I'm pretty sure we can't lift it up. We can. We'll just take it and drop it off somewhere here. So we chopped it off in small pieces, so that's why we're able to pick it up. But if it were large logs, you can't pick those off. So can we throw it, like just chuck it there? All right, that did work, but not that well. So here we have it. There's mods with super strength where you can just actually pick up whole trees and objects, even tractors and stuff. That's quite useful if someone wants to use those. So there we go. First tree gone. Let's go for the other two. Trees are gone, and now it's time for us to do the spraying for the liquid fertilizer. Let's just add it up and let's see the effect and impact of it. How about we do something smart? We'll see. There's information right there. It's fertilized 47%, so we'll see after the fertilizer does it change. So here we are. We've begun our spraying. Let's just stop here for a bit and go back and see it's fertilized 100%, so it's working fine. That's cool. So this is still less fertilized. I don't know these patches how they develop, but maybe we have to take it slow. So let's complete this and then we'll fast forward the time and we'll progress further. Ah, we found another tree. We have to destroy this. Okay, so with that tree out of the way, we have to make a rough judgment of where we had sprayed and then carry forward with the rest of the spraying. Let's start it. And once I'm completed with this, I'm gonna fast forward and we take the crop to next stage and see what happens. So let's just get done and then see. So everything here has been fertilized and it's just growing, so we have to wait for it to grow slowly. While we wait, we hired this huge plow. Oh, that was scary. Okay, so because this equipment was making it impossible to create a new field, this plow is too small, and this I don't know what this was. It didn't work for creating fields. So I'm gonna light everything up around me and we'll wait for the day so you guys can see easily what this machine can do and how you can make fields with this which are properly plowed. So let's just position it here and wait for the morning. Morning, let's start the engine and noobs tip to more noobs. When you lease equipment, you can slow down the time so that it doesn't like cost you more lease. So when you speed up the time, it's obvious that the lease time will also be much faster to like progress and charge you. So this tractor is quite tricky. It has a double trailer effect, like its own body moves like a trailer and then that, oh no. I think we'll just go on the other side and align our field to that. Okay, so let's switch off the lights. It's daytime. Let's take a big round, align our direction for the field creation. And let's open it up when it straightens out so we have a rough idea. So over here, let's unfold the plow and see. That's something interesting. Amazing. That's just absolutely amazing. I don't know what these things do on the other side, but I thought maybe it will have a huger coverage, but it does not. So what's that? Deactivate backer. Okay, let's just keep it activated, whatever it does. Rotate. There's the button. It can be rotated. And what does that do? So it's on the other side now. Okay, fine. Let's back up a bit. And align it to the boundary that I had made with my small plows, whatever you call them. So here we are, aligned to these. And I'm guessing we'll just try this right now. There. Let's lower it. And yep, it's working fine. We do have a small gap, but that's fine. We'll cover that later on with our smaller one. Excuse me. So this is nice. The backer is like packing the soil right there. So that's pretty cool. It's getting two things done at the same time. So that's nice. So let's just make the field till here, lift it up and turn around, and we'll create a whole new field on this side. Oops, we're lost in the jungles. So, alright, I'm gonna make this field and then we'll check out the other field of canola where how it progresses and grows. So guys, winters have passed and it's still growing. It's taking a lot of time. This game does take long. And we use that tractor. I just returned those and we've tried to make a field. I've been going zigzag and yep, you can see gaps. I will be doing those later on. But over here we have a partial field ready. And I think I'll be planting something like maybe soybeans. They can like be possible in April or May. And we'll plant something that in one season we have one thing and in the other we grow wheat or something like canola or wheat. And since we don't have rice in this, which we grow in our area, so we'll probably choose one of the other crops for the summers. We can do sugarcane. We do wheat and sugarcane. In this, to be honest, uh, this canola is being planted in August and it's being harvested in next August. It takes a whole year for this, but in reality, we do plant it in October and it does get harvested by April. So it's not that long of a crop. And even wheat is not this long of a crop. So I don't know how they've made this into 1 year crops, but yep, that's something that is in the game, so we can't change that. So over here we have canola, which is giving a good rate, and on the other hand, soybeans are giving a great rate. What about sugarcane? Sugarcane is cheap, so we'll just go soybean and canola. So I guess that would be fine for growing two crops in different seasons, in two different seasons. So it's nighttime, and night times is quite like you're blind. You can't do anything. I think there's a feature where you have a farmhouse and you can just go sleep and it becomes day or something like that. So later on we will do that. So we've missed a few things. This needs plowing. We did the, what do you call this, landscaping, and used the painting to use plowing, plowed state. That actually didn't help much. It did make the shape of the field and all, but it didn't like do the actual plowing. So that failed. So over here we have a field which is plowed. We will sprinkle lime on it once we finish the proper plotting. And then we do have to take these stones out. So these might be a hassle. So we will need to lease out a stone picker or something like that, and we'll run it over the field and get it prepared. So the no man's land, this is part of the game where you have to like create the whole field by yourself. So it's fun. It's not that bad. I would have like made a time lapse, but I didn't know how to create it. So maybe next field after this, we might do a time lapse for that, and it will cover the field creation part. Completed our field. Yep, it's messy tire tracks and plowing, but yep, we completed it. Now we have these two trees, but it with chainsaw. So I brought this John Deere tree cutting machine, and let's see how it works. We're going to take it close to this tree, and we're going to turn on the saw, and it's going to chop the tree and grab it. That's pretty nice. So I don't know how many trees it can grab, but let's see if it can. It can grab two at least. Let's turn off the saw. But yep, there's an issue there. It's still leaving the stumps. I have to use something else to take out the stumps. So I thought maybe this would be useful and it will do the job, but it didn't. So let's just take these trees along with us, and maybe we'll be able to sell them off for some dollars. And let's try something else to take out the stumps. Right, guys, so I've got this mulcher, and it's basically found in the shop at the forestry equipment, and you need a tractor with this front mounting. You just grab this and you move forward with it and turn the mulcher on, and it will start to remove these stumps. This is basically to I probably to chop wood and make it into mulch. So since I took those trees to that shopping area, I could have like just shredded them right here. So there we go. They're all removed. All the stumps are gone. And we can, I think, use this to even remove this piece of grass. Yep, it's removed it. So there we have it. We've removed the stumps now. You can use the chainsaw to chop them off and not use those huge forestry equipment machinery. And we can just use this mulcher and remove these trees like that. It does do something to the ground, so if you want to keep the aesthetics like that, don't use it on roads or any place like that. So let's just take this back. We actually do need it in this field. We will be damaging some of our field for this purpose, but for future it'll be helpful. So we had a couple of trees and we're going to damage it a lot. So there we have it. We're going to remove these trees right here. Sorry. Sorry, canola field. I just couldn't resist these stumps in there. And we have one more to go, so let's take it there. No, this is so bad. But I like the concept that at this stage, when you take a tractor inside, it is going to damage the crop. So let me go check out where the stump was so I can take the most direct route towards it. And does walking damage it? No. So I think I won't be able to find the stump over here, so we'll just let it be. Yep, can't find it. So let's just leave it there and we'll return this tractor and the equipment back. So, yep, I'll show you the mulcher in the shop so it's easier for you guys to find it. And it's quite useful when you have a lot of forestry around. You can just use this, mulch that, and probably it does help as a ground cover or something later on. So we will figure out things in this game slowly. It's quite in depth. Oh, I think the weight of that equipment is making our tractor go off balance. So let's return this and I'll show you where this is at in the shop. Return, return. There we go. So you just go to this woman and you go down in the equipment. So yep, it's like all the way down forestry equipment. So there's a lot of things here, but you just take this simple one, this one, or this one. So these will do the mulching. So I guess this is it. And today we are done with this episode. Yeah, we made a new field and we did some deforestation. All right, catch you guys soon.